This morning we were at, for sales, we're at $1,740,149. We had a big day yesterday then, huh? Dog? Okay. So Bosch was a large shipment of 60,000. Okay. And basically 7 days left and 33% of the month. So based on yesterday's sales and where we're at this morning, we're on pace for 2.6. But obviously it ebb and flow. So we'll probably be, come Monday, we'll probably be on pace for 2.5. But we're moving up, obviously more shipments towards the end of the month so far. For sorting and stuff for the small side, I need to make sure, Kenny, if you can help me work on Box 169, parts need to be sorted, sort of order. I thought Jose needs to start taking care of that while we missed it. For the tool room, Dell 3 needs to be changed over. Can you make a note of Dell 3? It just came up last night, so now I know I'm looking right at you, Nick, if you can just write it down for me. So, alright. SB, obviously they got mold out of 67 for the clamp side, so we can get SB1 back in there, okay? Also we'll go through pictures, I'll explain some other stuff. Alright, first picture we have here is a bag of resin that we were given this morning out of the grinder from Plus 32, okay? And I have the magic bag. So, if you look at the material, you can look at it. I think we worked on the robot on 32, right? So somebody stripped wires and dropped them right in the grinder. So we got wires mixed in with the material, so we contaminate all the material in the grinder. So can we make sure that we're working around the press and stuff? We need to make sure we close everything up so we don't contaminate the material. There's, the blue wire, and then there's copper strands and everything. So Rich will see it. Yeah. I think Laura's complaining about this. Where'd Laura? You're supposed to be there. Alright. Are these your corner boards? Are these your corner boards? What are they? ICW Fuel Systems. Oh, for 14? Okay. Pardon me? Sorry, everyone. I can hear, but nobody else can.
There's also a bag of raw materials sitting on top of the dividers.
Okay.
It looks like the dividers and the chipboard that goes with this in the bag.
Where is it?
That's over by receiving.
It is by receiving? Okay. Alright, well, we'll talk to Kenny, make sure third shift. Hey, Kenny, can you make sure we talk to James and them about that then? Okay. Alright, just on press run, we have chipboard. We were just running build tram. We know for sure we're not using chipboard, so can we at least get it put away? I don't know why it's there. Runners by press 21, between 20 and 21. Alcohol bottle is sitting there. I'm sure they're using it for 32, but I don't know why we're just leaving it laying around. Is there a place to hang that stuff on? Like the face shield and stuff for inside the grinding room? You know why it would be outside the grinding room? Okay. Alright, need to take a look at that. Also, recycling bin is for recycling. So we've got an overflow. Just go ahead and explain what the problem is.
Okay, ese carro nada más es para todo recycle.
So in the recycling bin,
No basura, no garbage.
they're putting garbage.
Plastic, hard plastic, ese, no more garbage.
Yeah. Alright, so make sure that we don't put in garbage. It's paint. Now he's got to take it out, wait for other dumpsters to come back in and put it in. I don't know where the lock's at, so. Okay, alright, well we're gonna work on that. Sorry. I mean, that's as plain as day, right? Press 14, chiller water. Sitting next to the chiller. So obviously somebody had problems last night and rolled it over. They don't have a problem, they know where it's at, but you guys need it on this side now you have no idea where it's at. So we need to put that stuff back. It's for remember, leave it better for the next person so they know where it's at. Alright, what a picture here is, I need, and by then today, we need the Gaylord and the foreman's desk all moved. We have as of this morning, I think it finally got cleared up late last night. They're signing the contract this morning. We have 6 more presses coming in the small side. So it was down to the wire. So Saturday we have 6 presses coming in. So we need to get, one's going to drop right there. And then also, we have to have it cleared. So it's critical that we talk to second shift. All the way from the skid with the red label on it, all the way back to 52 needs to be cleared. So one's getting dropped north-south, and the other one's getting dropped east-west. All right, so all that area's got to be cleared tonight for tomorrow. Okay? So we got to make sure that's done. All right. Where it was? Okay. All right. Yeah, we can just roll it. It's on wheels. We'll just roll it back to the other side. Okay? All right. So you make sure to talk to the second shift so they pass that on. All right. All right. We have suggestions. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. So this morning we found out we needed shoulder bolts and some washers to do a setup over here, and we moved the tool room stuff up front. All right, all those cabinets that were over there needed to move. They moved, but nobody, not anybody, but some people didn't know they got moved, so they were searching the plant looking for the cabinets. We need to communicate when we're moving stuff to everybody. Okay. But then we also need to have a drawer so that we don't have to walk all the way up there to get shoulder bolts and washers. So we need to work on what we actually need, and we'll put a cabinet over here for our small drawers. Okay, this is the one that we're supposed to be working on. I think we even talked to Jason about working on this, is looking at recoiled airlines for each for the buses. So we're gonna we'll ask Jason again where we're at on that. All right, so this is another thing. And it's even an email. If you're making drastic changes that's going to affect somebody else that weren't part of the Kaizen group, we need to make sure we email it or just do a broadcast email saying these are the things that moved and these are the places that went. Okay. Why so many? Okay. So Ken's asking why so many totes on the production floor when we try not to make as many boxes. So we need some other place inside so we can get them easier, right? That's what you're talking about?
When I was working on 2 yesterday, I just saw there was a stack of 7 between 10 and 11. So I just decided to walk around. I counted 11 of them all together. I'm not talking about the ones that are full. I'm talking about the ones they bring in. And at the end of the day, I think there was still 4 or 5 left. Okay. That were there. I just looked at it as, we don't want them to make extra boxes, so can we do something with that? Or even if we stack them up here by the boxes, because we got a limited amount of space and you got to walk around everything.
Okay. All right. Well, when we're looking at the chipboard and over there, we're actually looking to see if there's a space that we can eliminate some of the bolt drive storage. So let's just bring it down today. So we maybe take a section out, we'll put build train, we'll stack the totes. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll go through and put those in and work on getting those taken care of. Customers, we only have Subaru right now scheduled on the 26th again to remind everybody. Make sure we got all of our, the top of the presses cleaned off. One of the comments made to me from somebody yesterday was also, don't forget about top of the robots. Alright, so you can even see on press 10, the top of the press is clean from upstairs, but that robot's probably got a half-inch of dust on it. So we need to wipe it all down. Okay. Improvements. All right. Obviously, the first one is and actually we have to be Pat credit. He actually cleaned. I think you had a blank slate to start with, and you ended up with the left-hand side of like a drawer with a mess. And then obviously he poured all the foam in and made it more organized. Obviously, it saves you time. All right, we got to give Pat a round of hands because he's actually taking it upon himself, all right? Thank you, Pat. Now we can do more out here, right? All right, so also, everyone's pretty much walked in the CMM room, and you've seen all the gauges all over the place, right? Glad to need to take more before pictures and after pictures, but in fairness to Glad, everyone goes in there and starts taking stuff, moving stuff, all the quality honors and everything moving around. So as you can see, all the gauges sitting on top and in the drawer, and that's actually after you clean the drawer out, right? with that stuff in there. So Vlad, and who else worked with you, Vlad? Alex, Amber, and Vlad. All three of them worked on this, so, you know, it's a heck of a lot more organized and we know where this stuff goes. So we gotta give them a hand. Thanks, Vlad. Thanks, Alex, Amber. Alright. Alright, we got some, I'm not reading the book today. Alright. Sorry. Alright, so we got some, quotes from Zig Ziglar to Gandhi. Alright. You can have everything in life that you want if you would just stop, just help enough other people to get what they want. Alright? So help other people to get what you want. The test we must set for ourselves is not to march alone, but to march in such a way that others wish to join us. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus when the limo breaks down. That's from the wise words of Oprah Winfrey. She hasn't been on a bus, I'm sure. Alright, formal education will make you live, will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. It isn't what the book costs, it's what it will cost you if you don't read it. You must be the change you want to see in the world. The future has several names. For the weak, it is the impossible. For the faint-hearted, it is the unknown. For the thoughtful and brilliant, it is the ideal. There is nothing more genuine than breaking away from the chorus to learn the sound of your own voice. Alright, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. Use what talents you possess. The woods will be very silent if no birds sang there except those that sang best. Do not fear the eccentric in opinion, for every opinion now accepted was once eccentric. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. That's Churchill. Obviously, he wrote a lot of history. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life's about creating yourself. All right, we had a couple other ones that got emailed to me. Make your anger so expensive that no one can afford it, and make your happiness so cheap that people can almost get it for free. When people who are worse than you do it, don't judge them for it. Appreciate that they are still trying. Don't judge your beginning to someone else's middle. We are all different and in different places in our lives. Okay? So not everyone's the same, so we gotta remember that. Alright. I got another video from Ted.